What's going on, family? One of the things that we often see in a lot of relationships, especially just, individually, let's just speak individual, is that you have one person that has moved on with their life. They are moving forward. They put things in God's hands. Their life is starting to, evolve, and things are happening, new job, new opportunity, newfound love. The list goes on and goes on. But then you always have that one person that carries around that bitterness, carries around that anger, that pain from the past relationships. And they're always attacking you. You can't understand why, but it just seems like every time you turn around, they're always trying to make you look bad, make you feel bad. And this is commonly done in co-parenting relationships. And it's sad to say that a lot of us that want to be friends with the person that we were involved with, sometimes it seems like it's really impossible to even do this. And so you have to deal with them from a distance. You have to make sure that regardless of how you deal with them, you have to make sure that you are dealing with them only when it comes to business, when it comes to the kids. And that right there can be very difficult. But for some reason, they're always attacking you. And you have done everything that you can to make things right. Co-parenting can be very tricky. It can cause a lot of stress, but I really feel that a lot of us that are trying to co-parent with the person we was involved with, we have to continue to keep the distance between us and them. And the reason being is because they will always be, their emotions and their feelings will always bounce back and forth. I think until they're able to forgive themselves and forgive what has taken place in the past, and regardless if they decide to walk out of the marriage or the relationship, and now you all have kids, they're going to have to learn how to get over things until they're able to get therapy, until they're able to sit down with somebody that puts things in a better perspective. Then they're never going to be able to be social with you or to be able to be cordial with you, because they're making everything so personal. And once you remove your feelings out of any and everything, it makes life a lot more easier. And we all know this, but for some people, it's never that easy. So as time goes on, here you are, your life is moving forward, and every time you turn around, there's always something with them. You can't even communicate with them. You can't even talk to them, and as much as we want to be friends, it's impossible to go back to being friends with ex-lovers, because there's emotions and feelings that are always involved. And I know some of you always say, well, once I'm done with some person, there's no more feelings, there's no more. Well, I'm talking about those feelings of the past, the pain. I'm talking about the things that has happened. And until that person gets over that, maybe there can be a sense of friendship without really being true friendship. And that right there takes time. So co-parenting is one of the most difficult jobs for a lot of people, because a lot of people, they're not mature enough to know how to remove their feelings. They're not mature enough to know how to really communicate without always trying to attack you. And anytime that you continue to pray, anytime that you continue to try to deal with them on a platonic level to where things are a little bit more social, where things are, cordial between you all, it still doesn't work. So only thing you can do is take one day at a time with them. Only thing you can do is just deal with them when it comes to the kids. And don't make everything so personal. Yeah, they're going to upset you. They're going to push you to a place that you don't want to go. You're going to get angry. You're going to get mad. But then once you settle back down, you're like, wait a minute. Why am I getting upset over something that they're trying to cause? It's like they're trying to push your buttons. They're always trying to attack you. And regardless of where you're at, regardless of how you feel, as long as you're calm and you're talking to them, you're dealing with them when it comes to the child, and that's it, then that's all you can do. So I need you all to think about that. Co-parenting really can be difficult for a lot of us. And I know a lot of people, it always is a roller coaster, just depending on the situation at hand. But believe it or not, things will get better. All right? Have a blessed day.